Welcome to the Field of Dreams Season 5 September broadcast. We are simming our way through fairly quickly through August and now September because Season 5 here, we've got 8 teams in the postseason. We got a lot of these postseason um, teams identified already. If we take a look right now, you can see a lot of double-digit leads. Now, Manchester and San Francisco appear to be battling it out for who wins the division and then who will be the wild card. In the global division over here, T-ville seems to have a lead, although Chico's, if they do catch him, one of those two teams looks to be the wild card, as St. Louis has a 14.5 game lead over Lehigh and the D-Gens over Lancaster. Now, Lancaster still could make a run. I know last year we saw some teams make a, you know, hell of a run in September to win. So we could keep our eye on Lancaster. Could they chase down Degens here? So welcome in. Going to take a look at September 1st. What do we have in store? We've got Philadelphia at Maplewood. Is Philadelphia out of it? No, but they are a long way back, 11.5, playing Maplewood. And Philadelphia gets a 6-0 win. Brooklyn had a winning record last month, but went on a pretty bad streak here to start. Cleveland with a win. Amazing, handily in the Naturals division. Degens beats Lancaster. Crystal Lake over Washington, and St. Louis beats Chicago. Lehigh over Florence. Vegas over Hadley Lake. T-ville loses. Chico's loses. Now, this is the game to feature Manchester and San Francisco. And San Francisco with a win puts Manchester one back. One of the other things to be aware of in this format is in each league, the division winner with the highest win total gets to choose their opponent from the other three playoff teams. So that ought to make for some interesting grudge matches. Here's Edmonton at St. Pete, 3-2. We'll move on to the second. Vegas over Maplewood. Degens over Washington. Lehigh beat Chicago. Lancaster a win. St. Louis. Manchester barely gets by St. Pete. And Edmonton beat San Francisco to bring them back into a tie in the rain delay division. Philadelphia with a win. On to September 3rd. Amazing. Lancaster not out of it yet. Lehigh with the win. St. Louis takes a loss. Chico's beats T-ville. Chico's now only 5 back at T-ville. Beantown a win. Degens lose. Manchester a win. San Francisco gets a win to keep pace. Philadelphia a win. Vegas a win. And Long Island. On to September 4th. Manchester gets a win. San Francisco does as well. That could go right down to the wire. Vegas beating up on the Maplewood team. Amazing just keeps winning. Lancaster 8.5 back. Degens with the win. Lehigh with the win. T-ville beats Chico's. And Florence, an upset of St. Louis. So on to the 5th. See what happens here. Amazing. Amazing is pretty amazing. Degens a winner. Manchester at home a win. Vegas on the road with the win. And T-ville beats Chico's to push Chico's 7 back. Lehigh at Washington. Washington wins. St. Louis a winner. T-ville. Hagerstown beats the Degens. Chico's loses to Chicago. That hurts her chances coming back. Philadelphia takes a loss. Vegas gets beat by San Francisco. And Manchester with the win. They are Pretty close. I think Manchester now has a half a game lead. They have a uneven amount of games. I think Manchester has one more yet to play. Brooklyn at Hadley Lake. Long Island a win. Manchester gets their win versus Cleveland. Maplewood, of all teams, smashes the amazing team here. Lehigh shuts out Washington. Lancaster loses to St. Louis. Some of these teams that are trying to chase down the folks in front of them need a lot of wins strung together. Chicago upsets Chico's. T-ville a big winner. DGen's a big winner. Philly wins. And Vegas upsets San Francisco. That means Manchester has a game and a half lead. I know MV's wanting to win the division and have the honor of being able to choose your first round opponent because he's that kind of guy. Oh, a loss. Cleveland upsets him. Amazing wins, as expected. Washington wins. Lancaster. T-ville over Crystal Lake. Florence over Beantown. Chico's with the win. Philly with the loss. Vegas upsets San Francisco on the road at San Francisco, and that means a game and a half still separates Manchester and San Fran. Lehigh a winner. Beantown. Philly. T-ville. Vegas. San Fran. And as we go on to September 10th, Manchester with a one-game lead. The global wild card, is it getting close? Who is it? Maybe. Chico's, I think, pretty much probably have this one wrapped up. Chico's beats DGens. Beantown. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. I am missing it. Beantown's right there. Beantown's chasing down Chico's. My bad. Okay, Long Island. San Fran a winner. Manchester a winner. T-ville a winner. Hagerstown, amazing. And Chicago. So as we go to the 11, let's take a look at that wild card standing. Beantown trying to knock off Chico's and get that wild card spot out of the Moneyball division. Mark's like, pay attention to my damn team. I hadn't even paid attention to that. Amazing. It'd be fun if we had a good game at the very end here to separate something like that as we get close. Maybe I'll actually fire up a game and play it. Hagerstown a winner. Chico's loses. Beantown, what can it be? Oh, Beantown loses in 10. They had a chance to get a game closer there. Lancaster, St. Pete, San Fran. Vegas loses. Philly loses. Manchester wins. One game separates them. Chico's and DGens. Chico's a winner. Washington, Maplewood, and Brooklyn beats Manchester, and we move on to September 13th. Manchester, a half game lead. Beantown, two back of the wild card spot. Edmonton, Washington, DGens, Beantown, 12-2. Oh, that'll be good. If that closes out the season, maybe hopefully we'll have a good game. I'll air that because it'd be fun to do at least one game during this broadcast that means something. Um, and some people might say, man, you guys are really rushing through these last 2 months. Yes, because with 8 teams in the playoffs, we're going to really enjoy the postseason. Should be a blast. St. Louis, a winner. Lancaster, a winner. Lehigh beats T-ville. Chico's a winner. St. Pete, Manchester over amazing. Philly with the win. San Fran with the win. And Vegas loses. So on to the 14th. Brooklyn, Chicago. D-Gens beat Beantown. Lehigh over T-Ville. Lancaster over Florence. Chico's a winner at Crystal Lake. Vegas loses. Hadley Lake wins. Amazing loses to Manchester. And San Fran at Maplewood with the shutout. And as we move, the month is halfway over. What do we have? A hell of a race between Manchester and San Fran. Beantown is now 3 back of the wild card. And let's see, we've got actually we've got what, 15 days left. Let's have some fun. Amazing in Manchester. Manchester pours it on, beats a good, amazing team. Philly with the win. San Fran with the win. Brooklyn, Washington, Lehigh, Vegas. Beantown loses. It's got to be killing Mark to see. They need to beat those D-Gens. And Chico's with the win. Amazing. It's a tough team. They're coming off that set with Manchester, where Manchester handled them pretty easily. Lancaster with the win. San Fran with the win. St. Louis with the win. Vegas loses to Philadelphia. Is that even a race? No, I think that's pretty wrapped up. 11 games back. Chico's and Beantown. Beantown with the win. Blake Snell with the win on that one. And Florence over Chicago. Long Island. Amazing. Lancaster. D-Gens destroy Crystal Lake. Lehigh upsets St. Louis. Beantown, another win in a row. Look, I'm getting excited here. Beantown closes it. They're only 2 back of the wild card spot. T-Ville loses to Hagerstown. Chicago a winner. San Fran a winner. And Manchester. Boy, I don't see Manchester and San Francisco losing a hell of a lot. Vegas over Philly. Hadley Lake a winner. So on to Saturday the 18th. Maplewood, a rare win. Long Island. Crystal Lake loses. T-Ville, a big winner. Manchester beats Edmonton and Florence over Chicago. So on to Sunday the 19th. San Francisco still a half game back. Beantown 2 back of the wild card spot that Chico's has right now. Here's Long Island. Amazing. D-Gens. Crystal Lake a winner. St. Louis a winner. T-Ville and Chico's. T-Ville beats Chico's, and I know Beantown is rooting like hell for T-Ville hosting the Chico's team. Beantown at Hagerstown. Hagerstown keeps Beantown 2 back. St. Pete beats Manchester, and San Francisco loses. They had a chance to take first, and they lose at Edmonton. Jeff's team playing the spoiler. Hadley Lake, a winner. Lehigh loses to Chicago, and Vegas over Maplewood. St. Louis, a winner. T-Ville beats Chico's. Can Beantown do something? Oh, they do. And we are one game. They're not even my team, but seeing if we can have a great race here to feature one of these games here down the stretch. Chico's a game up on Beantown. Amazing a winner. Lehigh wins. Manchester a winner. San Fran loses, so it's a game and a half. That could be a big one there for Manchester. Philly, Brooklyn, D-Gens, Lancaster, Vegas. On to the 21st. Beantown loses. D-Gen's a winner. Manchester squeaks by St. Pete. And Edmonton, playing the role of the spoiler, has put San Francisco 2.5 back of Manchester. Be interesting to see in the last 3 days of the season who plays who. Hadley Lake over Philly. Lehigh beats Chicago. Maplewood beats Vegas. Cleveland a winner. Florence over St. Louis. Lancaster beats Crystal Lake, and Chico's gets a win, pulls it back to 2 now on Beantown. Chico's beats T-ville. Beantown beats Hagerstown, keeps it at 2. Crystal Lake upsets Lancaster. Florence over St. Louis. St. Pete beats Manchester. And San Francisco loses. They had a chance to pull it back. Edmonton, taking care of business at home, says, you, San Francisco. Hadley Lake, a winner. Lehigh beats Chicago. And Vegas, a winner at Maplewood. Washington, a winner. Lancaster, a winner. Lehigh beats Florence. T-ville and Beantown. This is a matchup. Beantown in 10. Big win for them. Can Hagerstown help them out? They do. And now it's a 1-game lead. That wild card race. Could it be a 1-game playoff for the wild card spot? That would be badass. Welcome in, Aaron, as you watch September come to an end. It's playoff baseball, soon to be. Vegas, a winner over Hadley Lake. St. Louis, a winner. Edmonton loses to St. Pete. They ran out of gas trying to be the spoiler. San Fran and Manchester. San Francisco with the win. Philly with the win. Amazing with the win. And Brooklyn. On to the 24th. Brooklyn again. They lose this time at Cleveland. Crystal Lake a winner. Degens win. Florence beats Lehigh. Chico's a winner, and Beantown loses to T-ville. That's back to 2 games. Edmonton loses to St. Pete. San Francisco beats Manchester. Philly a winner. Vegas loses. Amazing loses, and Chicago shuts out St. Louis. Crystal Lake loses. Degens beats Lancaster. Lehigh beats Florence this time. Beantown loses to T-ville. They need a Chico's loss now. And they get it. Long Island over Amazing. St. Pete beats it. Boy, look at Edmonton. Edmonton knocks out the San Francisco team. Then they can't beat St. Pete. San Francisco, they are on fire now. They move ahead after 3 wins in a row against Manchester. Well, if you want to send in a card, you can pay your last respects. Feel free to. You better hurry because we got about 10 more minutes of action. Philadelphia over Maplewood. Hadley Lake over Vegas. Cleveland 2-1. Let's get into this last 3 days. Let's take a look at who's playing on the last 3 days here. We have Beantown and Chico. So these could be good. Let's see if it means something. Beantown and Chico. Beantown 5-4. Let's make it mean something. A one game separates them. So I may actually stop broadcast the next game, Beantown at Chico's. Chicago a winner. Manchester loses. Edmonton now it can play the spoiler just like they did against San Francisco against Manchester. Maplewood over Hadley Lake. Crystal Lake 5-3. Vegas a winner. Amazing loses. Lehigh loses to St. Louis, and T-ville a win. So I am going to sim up to this one. I'm going to do this Beantown Chico's game. Brooklyn a winner. Washington a winner. Degens a winner. San Fran a winner. St. Louis a winner. Edmonton, 12-11, puts Manchester 2 games behind. Edmonton is the spoiler for both those teams at different times. Incredible. Chicago and Florence. Florence beat Chicago. Hagerstown over T-ville. Let me get the other ones. I'm going to do Beantown at Chico's. I want to see this one. Hadley a winner. Hadley Lake, Long Island a winner, and Philadelphia beats Vegas. But right here, folks, let's play some baseball. A game that actually means something finally. Who knew? Blake Snell, he's a bad boy, on the mound against John Danks. What the hell is that all about? We don't know. But let's do this. Manchester thought that they were going to get to call out their opponent. They may not even win that division. Let's go, folks. Here we go. John Danks, the lefty. Here's Avila. The pitch. And he gets a strikeout. Indian Bob. Oh, this Danks looks fierce. But Ken Williams says, how about a base hit? 2-out rally. Possibility here with Al Rosen. Al Rosen. Oh, going to stay in the park. Goose Goslin tracks it down. Here comes Chico's, Robin Yount, Turner, and Wilson. Easy play for Fielder. Deep center, Doby makes the out. Over to first, Trevor Story makes the play. We played one, nothing. Here's Prince. And that's a base hit up the middle. Gets by, but Prince can't advance, so Doby's still in there. That's going to send this one into the right field corner. I don't know if Fielder can score all the way from first. He's going to try, maybe. No, he's going to hold up at third. No out. Runners at second and third. Here comes Jason Hayward. Base hit. That'll score a run. Beantown, if they win this game, could bring them into a tie for the wild card spot. Fly to right. Guerrero makes the catch. 2 down. Here is the top of the order again. Avila draws a walk. Ooh, Danks is going to load him up. And Ken Williams. Pops it up. Looks like it should be in play here for Hickman. And he makes the catch. A great play. Bottom of the second, Vlad. Strike 3. Snell gets him. Goslin, left fielder. This one's on the ground. Story at short. Over to first. Strike 3. That'll end it. 2-0 Beantown. Beantown on the road here at Sportsman Park, but they've got those big bats. Ground ball, Yount, one of his great seasons, makes the play first out of the inning. Great play 64. That's a shitload of great plays. Fielder, Yount's got a chance to make another one. How about 65? Larry Doby will draw a walk. Fly to center. Zwilling makes a catch. And here's Chico's Hickman. Poor play lets Hickman beat it out. Infield hit. Fly to center. Doby makes the catch. Fly to center by Shane Dean. Stobie. That should be it. Out number 2. Fly to center. He makes all 3 outs. Yep. Oh, no, it's behind him. It's a double. Yount into second. His 200th hit of the season. Hell of a season by Robin Yount. And they claw within 1. They'll draw a walk here. Here's the 2-out curse, I call it. Fly to center. Dobie makes the catch. 2-1. Here comes Frankie Hayes. Underrated catcher. Lead off double. Story draws a walk. A bunt. Avila's trying to get him over. No out. Advances the runners to second and third. Playing a little small ball. Here's Indian Bob Johnson. Fly to right field. Guerrero going back for it. Makes the catch. That'll let Hayes score. 3-1. Beantown. Popped up behind the plate. Caught. Guerrero. Caught by Avila. Great play there. 2 down. Shoeless Joe. Dobie charges in, makes the play. We've played 4. 3-1 Beantown. Here's Prince gets hit. Ooh, Danks loads him up. No out. Here's Hayward. To right field. Guerrero makes the catch. He does. Rosen will score. Another sac fly. 4-1. And Zwilling makes the last catch. Get another run. 4-1. Beantown. Shane Deans in the right field corner. Hayward tracks it down. Great catch. And that'll end the threat. Here's top of the order here in the 6th. Avila a ground out to first. Indian Bob Johnson, fly ball to left. Gosselin comes in and he puts it away. Williams to center. Oh boy, this is off the wall. Ken Williams. Double. Rosen. Is this one off? This is off the wall. So another double here. Rosen, that'll drive in Williams. That's a 5-1 game. Beantown with the win here would tie it up. And here comes J.J. Putz. Turner to first. Fielder. Prince Fielder beats the throw. Wow. Putz has to go cover. Hickman tosses. That'll end it. But they got another run. 5-1. In the corner, Turner. Williams going to chase it down, try to get it to second here. Turner glides into second base, lead off or 1-out double. And Snell pitching a good game. Only 3 hits he's given up. Gets a pop-up here with 2 out. In the infield, looks like Fielder will have a play. And Guerrero pops out. Out number 3. We are headed to the top of the 7th. You'll see Hayward, Hayes, and Story. Base hit. Yount to second. Shane Deans to first. Double play. And Putz gets the third out. Snell looks okay, only thrown 83 pitches. Let's see what that means. And Goslin, well, I guess it means he's not okay, as Goslin with a solo shot makes it a 5-2 lead. Can the bail bonds, the Chico's bail bonds team, come back? Here comes Johnny Venters. On the ground, Story gets Jackson. Hickman, base hit to left. Zwilling to Story. Story, Gillis to second. That'll be it. Not in time for Zwilling. 2 down. Runner at first. Red Shane Deans, the batter. Base hit into left. Now the tying run steps to the plate. Runners on the corner. 2 out. Robin Yount. And Yount sends this to the right field wall. Going to score 2, and he's headed to third on a triple, and he just beats it. Yount gets him within 1, 5-4. Frankie Hayes trying to calm Venters down here. Venters gets him to pop up. Will this stay in the park? Hayes is up against the railing. Foul. 2-2 count. And he walks in. I think Mark, if you're out there, you're probably a little nervous. Peter Moylan. And the game's tied. Moylan gives the single up the middle. The 2-out curse, as I see it. And the bail bonds team has knotted this game up. And now they're going ahead. The bullpen for Beantown is evaporating here. Adam Ottavino coming in. We're going to see 3 pitchers this inning, it looks like. And he finally gets him, but they give up the lead 6-5. Beantown looks like they had this one wrapped up. Here's Matt Thornton, a lefty, coming in. Let's see what Beantown might do with pinch hitting. Avila out to left. Goslin makes the catch. Bob Johnston flies to right. Guerrero puts it away. And here's Ken Williams. He's got 2 hits on the day. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Thornton. Now Ottavino looking to shut the bail bonds team down here in the bottom of the 8th. Line drive right to Avila. Hickman. Deep in the corner, and Williams with a good catch. Swilling at first. Oh, Zwilling went to swipe a base. And there's going to be a throwing error on Frankie Hayes. And E2 lets a runner get all the way to third base. 2 down. Shane Deans with a fly to center. Should be a routine play. Doby makes it. 9th inning we go. Can Beantown come back? Al Rosen in the corner. Caught by Goslin. Shane Deans They're down to the last out. It's Larry Doby. Here's Claude Hendricks, the the relief pitcher. And he gets him, Hendricks. And wow, what a comeback for Chico's. What has this done to the race? We now have 3 days left. Chico's. Let's see if Beantown can win this next game, then it'll have a great final game of the season to determine whether Chico's moves on or there's a 163rd playoff game. Amazing at Brooklyn. Washington. DGens with the win. Lehigh loses to St. Louis. Chicago beats Florence. Hagerstown with the win. And Beantown 3-2. I'm going to broadcast one more game. Hadley Lake 3-1. Philly beats Vegas. San Fran loses to St. Pete. And Manchester gets a win. So Manchester is just one game back. Wow. Shit is getting real. So, Hadley Lake over Maplewood. Amazing a winner. Let's get rid of these games. They're meaningless. Make them in. St. Louis a winner. Going to save this one. Philadelphia winner. This Beantown's the one I want to see right here. San Fran against St. Pete. And San Fran with the win. Manchester with the win. So we have those final game to figure out who's going to win or if Manchester can tie. But here's the one I want to play again. Oh, no, it's done. I think Manchester has one more. No, they're done. San Francisco with the win. But Chico's right here. If Beantown wins, it will force another game, a 163rd game. Let's watch that, baby. We will see John Denny against Bill Bernard. Let's play some baseball. So good luck to Nooch, who gets to pick his opponent, and MV does not.
Play ball.
Avila with a grounder. Ortiz takes it. Bob Johnson. Back. It's gone. 1-0 Beantown. Can Beantown hold a lead once they get it? Last game was rough. Well, 2 games ago. Ken Williams. Rosen. Caught. There's Zwilling. Center fielder leads off with an out. Ortiz will draw a walk. Robin Yount flies to Doby.
Strike 3.
There you go. Fly out. Doby into right field with the base hit. Here's Buck Freeman. Grounder. Shane Dietz can't get it out of his glove fast enough. That's 2 out. McCann, catcher.
Foul ball.
And a 2-out base hit. Fly to center. Zwilling makes the catch. Story to fielder.
Strike 3.
Denny with a key strike out of bench. And Gosselin flies to left. Ken Williams there. Puts it away. Who will be the wild card team? Avila going for two, and he gets it. A bunt, and they're going to send him to third. One down now. Sacrifice. This is a grounder. Will this score the run? It does. It pays off. Every run counts, right? That's 2-0 now for Beantown. Bradley flies to center. Shane Dietz is aboard with a single. Swilling right to Story. Looks like an error. Cannot field it cleanly. His 17th of the season. That's 1 out, 2 on now. Here's Big Poppy. Pulls this one foul.
Foul ball.
Program start time.
The pitch.
Strike three.
Big Poppy strikes out. Key strikeout there for Denny. Here's Robin Yount. Probably the best player this season on that Chico's team. And he can't get it done. We played 3, 2-0. Beantown. Swilling catches that one for out number 1. Here's Larry Doby.
Strike three.
Bernard with a key strikeout. And here's Freeman. Hard off the bat, but right at Zwilling. 1-2-3 inning. Avila charges it. Can't get Guerrero, who was hustling. And Wilson's going to try to sack bunt him over. He does. A little small ball here. Johnny Bench steps in and lines this one right to Rosen. 2 down. It's up to Gosselin to try to get that run home. And Denny gets him to pop it up. Again, for those of you tuning in, this is the last day of the season. Should Beantown upset the Chico's team, there will be a 163rd one game to determine who is the wild card. Bradley over to first. Guerrero makes the catch. That'll end the inning, and here's Bradley to lead things off, third baseman for Chico's. Story with this grounder over to first, 2 down. Zwilling. Looks like Denny's got to hustle to first. Fielder tosses, they get him. 5 innings in the books, 2-0 Beantown. And that's a base hit. Ooh, Williams. Everybody's trying to get that bunt over there. And he says, forget it. I'm just going to pop a single into left field. First 2 runners on, or first 2 batters on here in the 6th inning. Rosen with the fly to center. Zwilling takes it. And Bob Johnson hustles to third. And here's a fly down the left field line. This could be a sack opportunity. Gosselin gets it. Bob Johnson will score. 3-0 Beantown. I think we saw this a couple games ago. Can Beantown hold on to a lead? Big Poppy. Out 1 here in the 5th, bottom of the 5th. Yount. Base hit into shallow center. Guerrero pulls this one foul.
Foul ball.
Fly to center. Doby makes the catch. A web gem.
Ball 4. Take your base.
2 out, 2 on. Johnny Bench. And they're going to throw down to first. Can't get Wilson, who was leaning off the bag. And Denny with a key strikeout ends the threat. We played 6. Top of 7. Doby's going to lead things off. He strikes out. Freeman with a base hit. Sharp. Oh, forget it. It's a double. Number 39 for him. 38 doubles, 42 home runs this year for Freeman.
Strike 3.
And Story, a bouncer to third. Bradley, long throw, but he will get him. And it's that time, folks. Hell of a game. Will there be one more? We've never had a 163rd game needed in FOD history. This could be the first. Let's play some ball. The Goose. Grounder should be an easy play. Story over to first. And he can't get it in time. Gosselin beats it out. Denny bears now with a strikeout, but definitely don't want to let runners on here with a lead. Story to Avila over to first. Can it be? Yep, double play. Denny's looking sharp. Top of 8. Here we go. Beantown, no doubt, would want to add some insurance runs here. Avila flies out. Johnson. Could this be the second? I think that's his second of the game. Parks it in the left. Now it's 4-0 Beantown. It looks like we might be headed for a 163rd game to determine who's going to the playoffs. Big game for Bob Johnson. And Williams gets this one up the middle. Rosen flies to left. Gosselin will catch it. 2 down. Fielder right at Zwilling. Bottom of 8. 2 more chances here for the Bail Bonds home team to try to come back. We saw him do it 2 days ago, and here's a solo shot. First run of the game here, and they're not dead. Big Poppy, another hard hit ball. Doby tracks that one down. I thought that might be out of here. Yount. Be interesting, but be interesting to see in this game here how the bullpen holds up. And Fielder can't get there. Long strike there. Yount. Fly to left. More than a fly. Another shot. Robin Yount puts this one into left field seats. And it is, wow, 4-2. 1 out here, and Guerrero on. Now we got the tying run at the plate in Art Wilson, the catch. Here comes Ottavino. Norm Cash is going to pinch hit from the left side here on the ground. Can they turn 2? Story to Avila. They can't get to first. That's 2 down now. Bench, tying run at the plate, and boom! Ottavino pegs him. What the hell's going on? Go ahead run at the plate in Gosselin. And this is a fly ball to right. Freeman ends the threat. The top of 9, here we go. If Beantown can hold on, it will force a 163rd game on the schedule. High pop up here in the infield. Is that Ortiz? He's running over, waves off Schoendienst, makes the play. 1 out. Freeman pops it into right. Guerrero puts it away. Out number 2. And here's the catcher, McCann. Flies right to Zwilling in center. It's the last chance. Ottavino is strong. Third baseman Bill Bradley. Oh, Willie Hernandez coming in to close things out. Here's Bradley, the third baseman, is a leadoff hit. Tying run to the plate just to make things nervous. Hell of a end of September game here to determine who goes to the playoff. Here's Schoendienst. Fly to center. Deep, but Doby puts it away. Bradley back to first. 1 down. And here's Dutch Zwilling, center fielder. Grounder. Hernandez goes to second. Wow, gets the lead runner. 2 down. It's up to Big Poppy. Tying run at the plate. Does Willie Hernandez win this battle, or does Big Poppy keep it alive? And Willie Hernandez strikes out Big Poppy. And let's take a look at the end of the season. Dead tie here with Beantown and Chico's. So I will need to go into the schedule. Yep, I know they've been played. And we will have a September 30th game, and it will be dun, dun, dun. Hold on one second. Oh, let me see the reports. Beantown 12-10 over Chico's head to head, so Beantown will be the home team. Organize the schedule. Yes, we know. We go to the 30th. There will be one game, or I'm sorry, no, 29th. One game will be added, and it will be Chico's one game at Beantown. Wow, folks, what a game! The 78 one game playoff. Yeah, let's go. So, two great match teams, 12-10. Beantown has the series. So let's say who's ready for a 163rd game. And just a reminder here, as you can see, DGens wins the Sandlot. They'll be in the playoffs. Around the Horn, St. Louis wins. They're in the playoffs. T-ville wins. This is to determine who makes the wild card between Chico's and Beantown. San Francisco held off Manchester, but Manchester will lock down the wild card. Vegas holds off Philadelphia, wins the bench warmers, and amazing cruises in the Naturals division. So let's have some fun. Here we go. We will see Earl Moore, a favorite of Buckshot, I do know, against Hippo Vaughn, a strikeout artist. A 163rd game. Let's play ball. Hippo on the mound. Chico's leads it off with, again, Yount had a great season this year. Turner going to get the pop up. Oh, it's a high pop up. Avila shields his eyes from the sun, of which there is none because it's supposed to be a night game, but nonetheless, that's one out. And a strikeout by Vaughn. We might see a few of those. Story over to first. One, well, not a 1-2-3 inning, but one runner on. And here we go, bottom of the first. Avila leads things off with a double for the home team. And Bob Johnson with 2 homers in the last game comes through with a double. He's been big in the final week of the season here. The DH. They break the ice. Now Williams says, I'll bunt. Small ball with a big bat. And is that a pass ball? It is a pass ball. Now it's 2 runs here in the first. Earl Moore, pretty reliable. Earl Moore, 23-11 on the season. Definitely the guy you'd want on the mound if you're Chico's here in this deciding game. Turner comes in on it, and they're going to go and try to turn 2. It won't work. Another run scores. 2 out, 3 in, 3-0. And Chico's will be working from behind, and it's still not over as Freeman beats that one out. Here we go. We've played one, 3-0 for the home team. Oh, gets Gosselin. Oh no, Gosselin's safe. I thought he got him on that one. Rosen goes to first. Gosselin will take third on the throw. Wait a minute. Error number 24 on Rosen. That lets... Oh, he scored on the E5. Gosselin scores Jackson at second, so 3-1. Base hit. No out. Runners on the corners. Fly to Doby. Is Jackson going for home? He tags. He'll score 3-2. Nothing comes easy in this series. Vaughn to second. Over to first, a double play, but 2 run scores, 3-2. Avila centers, Willing. And Bob Johnson. Ken Williams to left. He's out. 3-2 as we go to the top of the third. Avila cannot field it cleanly. Younts aboard on an error. And Yount is caught stealing by Hayes. Ground ball to Story. Story over to first. Oh, Story! An error. So that's the third error for the Orioles. We're not even into, got 3 innings in the book. Wow. Vaughn with his 200th strikeout. Fly to Doby, and here we go. Al Rosen steps in. Base hits the center, make it a double. Flight is Willing. He'll put this one away. Rosen back to second. Another fly ball is Willing. 2 down. And Freeman comes through, drives this one to the right field corner. Run scores. Freeman headed for 3. The throw. He's in there with a triple. Extra base machine that Freeman is. And he gets him, but a run scores 4-2. Base hit, Jackson. So the first 2 runners aboard, not what you want to do when you got a 2-run lead for Vaughn. Here's Hickman, and he's going to drop a bunt. And what are they doing? They're going to second, and he throws it into center field, Vaughn does. That should score a run. It does not, but the runners at second and third now on an E1. Doby must have backed that play up nicely. Here's a grounder. Story's going to try to turn 2. He does, but they'll give up a run. It's 4-3, 2 down. Tying run at third, and Jackson, and here's Shane Dees trying to get that tying run home. And Vaughn gets a key strikeout. Bottom of 4, 4-3. Can it get any closer? The regular season that would never end. Number 1. And Johnson, like this guy's the MVP. This Johnson, he's going to try for 3 as he gets a run home, and he gets in with a triple. Right at Zwilling, and he lets it drop. It's now 6-3. Rosen in the corner. Gosselin, good range over there. Out number 2. Fielder into left. Gosselin moves in on it, makes the catch. Here we go to the 5th. 6-3. Orioles get 2 that inning. Here comes Yount. Seems like a back and forth game already. Turner pops this up in the infield. Story makes the catch.
Ball 4. Take your base.
A walk.
Ball 4.
Vaughn walks him loaded. The Goose, 2 for 2 today.
Infield fly.
Oh,
Batters
infield
out.
fly call. Batter out. It's going to be the second out. Keeps him loaded, but 2 down. Vaughn trying to get out of this jam. Jackson on the ground. Avila fields it, tosses it. He's out of the jam. Vaughn is. And here comes Larry Doby.
Strike 3.
Strikeout. Freeman. He's out number 2. And here's the catcher, Frankie Hayes. Base hit.
Strike 3.
And Story strikes out. So here we go to the 6th. We played 5, 6-3. Vaughn looking to keep this lead. Chico's looking to get back into it. Zwilling on the ground to Rosen. Rosen over to first. He's got him. Shane Dienst into right field. Freeman will make the play.
Ball 4.
Avila draws a walk. This could be a hell of a comeback. If Beantown were to pull this off into a 163rd game, it'd be a hell of a chase down of that Chico's
He
team
led
that
the
was
league in
hot.
home runs with 43.
Whoa! Errol Moore hits Rosen, 1 out, puts him on. And Prince comes through with a base hit. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score. It is 8-3. As Beantown has opened this one up a little bit. And they are still up.
Strike 3.
Ken Moore end the inning here. Frankie Hayes on the ground to Yount. Yount bobbles it. Oh! Still fires to first and gets out of there. Gives up 2, 8-3. And Yount makes a great play to end the inning and leads off with the single. Here's Turner. Hard hit to Fielder. Fielder's going to get Yount at second, but Turner safe on the fielder's choice at first. Wilson to Fielder. Steps on the bag. 2 down for Vlad. And Vlad up the middle. This will score a run. It's 8-4. And Vaughn. Oh, they just get Gosselin. And it's that time. Let's play some ball. It says Earl Moore's strong. He's thrown 127. He's given up 8 runs on 11 hits. And he gets a strikeout here. Avila on the ground. Yount in time. Bob Johnson flies to Gosselin. So top of 8. Shula's Joe 1 for 3 on the day. Leads off with a single again. Not what Vaughn wants to do with the lead. You want to keep runners off base. Here's Hickman. Hard hit to Story. He's going to get one at second, and that's it. One down for Zwilling. Grounder to Fielder. Can they turn two? Nope. Two down for Shane Dienst. Fly to center. Doby puts it away. Oh, no. Wait a minute. What the hell was that? Doby bobbles it out on the warning track, his 8th error. And with the 2-out curse, Yount steps up 2 for 3 on the day as a single. And the pitch. And Yount. This one's a fly ball to Doby. Ooh, Doby makes a catch. A little nervous there. Here comes J.J. Putz. Ken Williams. Zwilling lets it drop. And it got by him, and Williams will cruise into third with a triple. Ground ball. Yount concedes the run. Could be a big one here. Any lead. Fielder to Shane Dienst to Hickman. That's 2 down. And they get an extra insurance run here. 9-4. 5 runs down. Can they come back? Here is Turner. Hippo Vaughn's going the whole way, I guess. And Turner leads off with a double in the corner. Maybe more. Let's see. Fires into second. Wait, Turner slipped. Oh, no, he's in there. 22nd double. Here's Wilson. And Vaughn gets a key strike. 144 pitches. And Wilson struck out 3 times. Here's a base hit to left. Turner holds up. Here's Goose Gosling. Fly to center. Caught by Doby. Turner will score. 9-5. 1 out away from the wild card spot. Vaughn against Jackson. Can Jackson keep it alive? Jackson flies to left. Ken Williams puts it away. And hats off to Mark in Beantown for chasing down Chico's in September, forcing a 163rd game and winning it to go into the postseason. So I will post the file. Let me zip it in. We'll call it end regular season right here. I won't set up a playoff file until we know who's going to call who out. But let's take a look at just what this means. That means over here, St. Louis is the best record of the division winners. St. Louis gets to choose who they will face in round 1. Will it be Beantown, T-Ville, or D-Gens? And in the other league, San Francisco and Nooch gets to determine who their first round opponent will be. Will it be Manchester as the wild card, or will it be Vegas or Amazing? That's what we'll have to wait and see before we get the postseason started. But thanks for tuning in. Didn't realize we were going to have this much drama here at the end to chase down a wild card. But it's been fun. I'm zipping the file. I will post it. Thanks for tuning in. We've got some good playoff action to look forward to. And we